not winning without him.
No, not the series. A game.
How?
Why not? Dinwiddie can go off for 35.
What? In a playoff game?
Yeah, why not?
With Bill Russell manning the center position? You son of a bitch, by the way. First playoff game we are going to get is Utah at Dallas. And
no Luka.
Certainly appears as if it all hinges on the availability of one guy for how much of the series, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, it's definitely fair. If you don't have Luka,
no chance.
You might be in trouble. Would you say no chance? Or
without him?
I'm just asking the question. I say no chance, but I'm asking you. Can Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson as your primary creators in that offense with all the spacing that they have do enough in games 1 and maybe game 2 to get Luka back? That's what I'm thinking about.
I haven't thought about this a lot.
Can you split?
My gut reaction is absolutely not.
Interesting.
No, bro, you cannot win with it. They're not winning without him.
No, not the series. A game.
How?
Why not? Dinwiddie can go off for 35.
What? In a playoff game?
Yeah, why not?
With Bill Russell manning the center position? You son of a bitch, by the way. Putting him number 1 in defensive player of the year. I should fight you. Wayne Ellington is not the only one that should have tweeted, when I see you, it's on site, or I'm throwing it's hands or something. What'd he say to a little Compazzo?
I got a lot of those messages this week.
Yeah. So look, Spencer Dinwiddie is not scoring 35 in a play with no Luka in a playoff game against the Utah Jazz.
Well, okay, here's the thing. This ties to why Gobert is Defensive Player of the Year. This defense sucks without him. This team sucks without him. They're the number. They allowed only 104.5 points per 100 possessions this season. Number 1 in the NBA with Gobert on the floor. 112.3 defensive rating with Gobert off the floor, which would have ranked 20th. And just for reference here, like Mikal Bridges, the Suns were 106.9. With Marcus Smart on the floor, the Celtics were 105.2. With Bam Adebayo on the floor, the Heat were 104.9. The Jazz were the elite of the elite.
Hold on.
Gobert on the floor.
Right,
so
wait.
Wait. I'm not talking about
fair.
Wait. I'm talking about the series here. I'm tying it to that. With Gobert, if you might not win a lot of minutes with Gobert on the floor, you might not be able to, like you said, the French Bill Russell, you might not be able to get buckets. But when he's off the floor, that's where the Mavs have an opportunity to win the minutes. And if you can win those 12 to 15 minutes in games 1 and 2, possibly, we don't know if Luka's out for sure yet, but let's just assume he's out the first 2 games. That's your opportunity to strike, is anytime he's off the court. And that's where I'm intrigued about what Dallas can do by plugging Dinwiddie and Brunson into the Luka role early in the series, maybe split, and then Luka comes back and you get a shot. Okay. So I don't think it's impossible without him to start the series.
I know you cited what they can do with Gobert off the floor, and then you cited what they have done with Gobert off the floor this year as a reason, like, hey, look how good they are with him on the floor. Look at how good with him off the floor. And look at how bad they are with him off the floor. What's unfair about that is you've got to tell me who's on the floor when he's not. And if it's a monstrous downgrade and they have no ability to play small and their backup center stinks and is not a deterrent, then it's not as big a deal if they're amazing with the guy.
No, I was saying that about
not amazing without him.
Chris, I'm talking about the series. I wasn't talking about that's
but you
why
said
I voted
you said
for him.
that one of the reasons he's defensive player of the year
No,
is because here's what they give up.
No. I don't know. Let me make this clear. I was saying I was giving those numbers for context of who they are when he's on the court. That's what matters. Who they are when he's off the court. That's about the series. That's what I'm talking about. That's not about defensive player there. That's about the series itself. Like, that's your opportunity. That they might be, you're right. Like, it's going to be a challenge anytime he's on the court. But when he's off the court, that's your opportunity for Dallas. That's all I'm saying.
All right, my opinion would be
that wasn't a defensive player of the year thing.
They have absolutely zero chance without Luka. I think it's a 7-game series with Luka.
But he's going to be back at some point.
That's
what I'm saying. Like, you're saying if he's out for a game,
they can't win it.
They can't win. Just why not?
No.
Why can't they fall down 2-0 and come back?
No, I didn't say they can't win with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, but he will be back at some point.
Yeah, and as long as he's back, again, I think with him, it's a 7-game series.
Oh,
I think it's
so
a long.
You think even with him, this goes 7?
Yeah.
Interesting. So if he's fully healthy, he never had that injury, you'd still pick this to go 7?
Yes.
Wow, I'm surprised, honestly, Chris.
Why?
Like, Dallas has been unbelievable. Utah has not recently.
I'm not.
Simple as that.
It's recent. I do think that it's very capable of being recency bias. I look at it and I say, when so much is contingent upon one guy's level of success, and that is so with Dallas because of the insanely high usage rate, right? Like that, he is their team. It's the same that goes with Jokic. They ain't winning nothing without Jokic. Like, it's their team's built around it. It's really what it's built around. It's how the team functions. And so I would tell you that you got a good coach on the other side of Quinn Snyder, and you've got veteran guys that have been in a lot of playoff games on the other side. And I think game planning for a series against teams that are very highly reliant upon one player. Russillo chronicled this a couple weeks ago on his pod about what we've learned about usage rates and playoff success. It's very difficult when so much is on one guy. That's why they'll continue to search for, a wingman to take a little pressure off. And it didn't work with Porzingis, and they'll inevitably try to find another one. But when you have one guy that everything is so dependent upon, I think it's easier to game plan against than it is when you've got Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley and Bogdanovich and Gobert. And I know they have fractured. I know they've been really bad down the stretch.
The Mavs also kicked their ass in
the
last 2 games that they played. Granted, Gobert didn't play in one of them.
I know. I'm just saying, I think it's different. Some of these teams are different when you can game plan against them. And I think that Utah's shown to be able to play teams tough, even if they have, they do have some Achilles heels. I just think that they got to have Luka. I do. Got to have.
I'm not with you there. I'm picking Dallas to win the series.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know the amount of games. Like, it depends on when Luka gets back, but I'm picking them to win the series.
Okay, Let me refresh us. If he doesn't play in 6 of the games, they won't win. That's what I'll say.
That's fair.
That's what I'll say.
I would anticipate him back for game 2.
Yeah, if he can play in 6 of the games, I think Dallas can beat him.
Yeah.
For sure. They'll get games. That game 7 will be in Dallas.
Yeah, that's the way I'm kind of operating. Like, when I'm thinking about that series, is I assume Luka's back for game 2.
It's not something that goes away, though. It's always scary. Groins, hamstrings, calves, muscle injuries.
And by the way, the other factor here, a 10 a.m. start on Saturday. Those afternoon, those are weird games. 10 a.m. Pacific. Like, that's a weird start time where those games have some weird results, regardless of who's on the court.
Fair.
It's just it's another small factor on my mind about how Dallas, without Luka, could still pull out a win. Because it's one game. And you have other talented ball handlers on your roster now that you can at least survive and compete and generate open shot opportunities, even if it's not as a result of Luka being the elite talent that he is.
That's fair.